Have you ever tried to let go of someone and thought, why does this feel like I'm not going to survive this? Not sad, not heartbroken, but like something inside you is actually shutting down. Like your chest is heavy, your stomach feels weird, and your brain keeps screaming. Abort mission. Go back. Fix it. Do something. That's when you realize, letting go doesn't feel like losing someone. It feels like dying. And no, you're not being dramatic. You're being human. Because when you let go, you're not just saying goodbye to a person. You're saying goodbye to the routine, the inside jokes, the version of the future you imagined, the identity you built around them. That's a lot to bury at once. People say, time heals everything. Okay, but nobody warns you that time hurts first. Letting go is strange because even when you know something isn't good for you, your body still reacts like you're making the worst decision of your life. Your logic says, this was hurting me. Your heart says, but it was home. And your brain panics. Because your brain loves familiarity more than happiness. It would rather choose known pain than unknown peace. That's why your mind starts romanticizing the past the moment you walk away. Suddenly, you remember the laughs. Not the disrespect. The good days. Not the nights you cried quietly. Your brain edits memories like a highlight reel, just to convince you to go back. Here's a simple example. Ever quit a job you hated? The one you complained about every single day? But on your last day, you feel weirdly emotional. You miss your desk. You miss the routine. You miss people you barely even liked. Why? Because endings mess with the nervous system. Not because the job was amazing, but because it was familiar. Now replace that job with a person you loved. That's why letting go feels so violent. It's not just emotional pain, it's identity shock. You wake up and don't know what to do with your time. Your phone feels heavier in your hand. Your days feel longer. Your nights feel louder. And everyone around you keeps saying, you'll be fine. Stay busy. Distract yourself. As if distraction is a cure for grief. But here's the truth people avoid saying. Sometimes letting go hurts more than staying, at first. Staying hurts slowly, quietly. Letting go hurts all at once. It's like pulling out a thorn that's been inside you for years. The wound stings worse when the thorn is gone. But that's the only way it can heal. And here's where people get scared. Because the pain makes you doubt yourself. You start thinking, what if I made a mistake? What if I'll never feel this connection again? What if this pain means I should go back? No. Pain doesn't mean wrong choice. Pain means change. Your system is adjusting to a new reality. Letting go feels like dying because your old self is ending. The version of you who waited, who tolerated, who hoped things would magically change. That version is being retired, and your body is grieving it. That's why you feel exhausted even when you do nothing. That's why emotions hit randomly. That's why healing feels non-linear. One day you're fine. The next day, a song ruins you. Then a smell. Then a random memory while buying groceries. Healing has no respect for timing. But here's something quietly powerful. What feels like dying is actually withdrawal. Your heart is detoxing from emotional dependency. Your nervous system is learning safety without that person. Your brain is rewiring patterns it depended on for comfort. Of course it hurts. Anything that once felt like survival leaving your system will hurt. Think of it this way. If you've been holding your breath underwater for a long time, coming up for air burns your lungs. But that burn means you're finally breathing again. Letting go works the same way. And yes, you will miss them. Not because they were perfect, but because they were familiar. Missing doesn't mean you should return. It means something mattered. And that's okay. Letting go doesn't erase love. It just makes space for self-respect. One day, without realizing when it happened, you'll wake up and the pain won't be the first thing you feel. Your chest will feel lighter. Your thoughts quieter. Your laughter real again. Not because you forgot, but because you survived. So if letting go feels like dying right now, remember this. You're not breaking. You're not weak. You're not failing. You're shedding a version of life that no longer fits you. And growth always feels like death. Right before it feels like freedom.